We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
What is up, my guys? It is Christian from Garage 17 coming back at you guys with another video. So as you can see by the title, I did hit up the Friday Night Drags at Texas Motor Speedway literally last night. For those of you that do not know, that do not live in Texas, this is basically an event. You just bring what you brought and you race in specific classes depending on the displacement of motor and the mods you have in your car. So I know you guys that live in different states probably, have some type of similar Friday night drag racing event, but for those of you that do not know, that's what it is. Everybody that's in Texas that knows anything about cars knows about the Friday Night Drags. It's a pretty big deal, guys. So, went to that event, and I basically just wanted to give you guys a recap on how the ST did, how I drove, and, give you guys a couple clips of me doing some drag races against some cars. So, actually probably like 1 or 2 clips, something like that. But, just wanted to give you guys a recap on that because I know you guys will be interested in that because my car is full bolt-ons. For those of you that do not know, I have a 2017 Ford Focus ST that is stage 3 tuned by JST Performance, the best tuner for the Ford Focus platform in my opinion. I also have STX coilovers, ST suspensions, STX coilovers, and that same day I put on a CPE stage 2 rear motor mount. For those of you that do not know, I was running stock motor mount for the longest time because I didn't do low gear pulls. I was about to say low gear pulls. Low gear pulls. So I put that rear motor mount on so I just didn't, destroy my car that night. But yeah, guys, so basically probably like 6 p.m. last night. Yeah, 6 p.m. yesterday, I was putting on the rear motor mount and I had to run and get E30, went to the event and everything like that. So went to the event, guys, and basically I ended up being in the Bandit class. So the Bandit class, basically that consists of, turbo 4-bangers and inline 6 and V6s. So, I had to go against, my class had a couple BMWs in it, had V6 Mustangs, Ford, Camaro RSs, also had, EcoBoost Mustang, had Focus STs, of course, Fiesta STs, all that type of stuff. So that kind of gives you guys a background on what's in my class. So basically the first round, how it works, you get to call out the person that you're going to be racing first round. Everybody, they all knew the rules, so I didn't really know what the hell was going on at this point. And I ended up getting matched with something very, very slow for the first round. Well, at least I thought I was going to be matched up with something very, very slow. And I ended up pulling up next to a guy with a Volkswagen thing, one of those old VW cars. So ended up sitting there waiting for a while. I was like, okay, I can take this thing. This guy, he already knows. He was like, yeah, you're probably gonna beat me for sure. It's just an old Volkswagen. He could have been lying, but he was like serious about it. He seemed genuine. So, just sitting there, I was like, okay, cool. I got, some type of practice run so I can just, kind of fill the car out. Because I don't do digs, guys. That's why I haven't had a rear motor mount for a long time. Well, upgraded one. So, basically, some guy with a great EcoBoost Mustang that's full bolt-ons E85 was supposed to go against a guy with a full bolt-ons gutted EcoBoost Mustang that was on E30. That guy's been winning the event for the past couple weeks. So that guy, he was basically, the guy with the great EcoBoost was just, kind of scared, and he was like, oh, I flew my kids out here and all this stuff. They can't see, hit their dad lose in the first round and all that stuff, basically making a sob story. And the guy with the Volkswagen ends up switching him, so I have to run this full bolt-ons E85 EcoBoost Mustang first round. So I'm kind of salty. This dude's trying to take the easy way out, but surprisingly, guys, the guy did the whole thing, and I was using 2-step, and I got out, and I ended up winning the race against that full bolt-ons E85 EcoBoost Mustang. Turns out that guy had like 380 horsepower in that car, so I was really impressed with the ST, especially for the first dig race I've done in a hot minute. Beating that type of car, I was really, really excited. So that was the first round. So I wish I had a video of that, but unfortunately I do not. Wish my friends were recording that, but I do have some other clips I'll show you guys later on when I talk about the rest of the round. So that was the first round. I will be back in one moment to tell you guys about round 2. Alright, guys, so like I said, we did make it in round 2. So round 1, like I said, you got to call out who you want to race in the first round, but in the second round, it's kind of like some people up top, in like a tower, they kind of pick who's going to go against who. So the next round, I ended up getting paired up against a Camaro Ecotech. So for those of you that do not keep up with the Chevy platforms, that is a Camaro with a 4-banger turbo that it's basically a competitor, well, supposed to be a competitor for the EcoBoost Mustang. So that guy, I was speaking to him, he was basically saying like from the factory, that Ecotech Mustang can beat the EcoBoost Mustang. So, you know, the dude was like, you do make more power than me, so this would be a good race, but he was like, yeah, you'll probably get me though. So basically ended up running him second round, you know, used two-step again, and as soon as the dude let his hands down, ST was out of there, and I ended up getting a pretty good launch, and I think I spun like maybe a tiny bit, and he got like probably like a half a car, you know, probably right out of the gate, probably got like a half a car on me, maybe a quarter of a car, something in that range, as you guys will see by the video, because I actually do have this one filmed. And after the ST hooks, she starts going, I was flat foot shifting, and the ST caught up, ended up getting the guy. I'm not sure about how much, you guys will see the video here. I actually have a couple clips. One, my friend Nolan took on his phone, and the other one, Gustavo, took on his phone. So I will show you guys those clips so you guys can, you know, see how the ST did, how I launched it. So check out those clips, and then I will be back to talk to you guys about round 3. Alright guys, so round 3 ended up getting paired up with a girl with a Ford Fusion. So if those of you that do not know, it has the exact same engine as the Focus ST, but the girl, she just said she came off for fun and it was stock. So I ended up running her, and I got out the hole really good, used two-step and all that good stuff. Got out the hole really good, and I ended up missing second gear, but as soon as I noticed, I put it right back in second gear, and I ended up ripping it, and I got the win. So now I actually have a clip of that one also, so you guys can see my fail right there. Check this out, and then we'll get on to round 4. Alright guys, so round 4. Round 4 I ended up getting paired up with the guy who's won the event for the past 3 weeks straight. Red Ford EcoBoost Mustang, full bolt-ons, E30, tuned by Adam at Tune Plus. Great tuner for the EcoBoost platform also. And he's got some Mickey Thompson on the rear. So ended up getting paired up with this guy. Basically, do the two-step, launch it. I get out pretty well. And as soon as I get out, basically the guy, he ends up starting to come back right there. Get in the second gear well, and I ended up missing third gear. I believed I was gonna end up losing the race at this point anyway, but I would have probably lost only by like a car if I would have actually made it in a third gear and all that good stuff. But I was still pretty impressed with how the car did up to this point, and ended up losing round 4. So I'm gonna show you guys a clip of round 4, and then I will get back to you guys and basically just tell you how I felt about the event and some couple other clips that you guys might be interested to see. So I'll be back in one moment. Alright guys, so like I said, I ended up getting knocked out in the 4th round, but overall I was really impressed on how the ST did. After I beat that first EcoBoost, I was really happy. That thing made 380 wheel horsepower, so I was really impressed on how the ST did. And you know, I could have, you know, drove a little bit better, but maybe one day I'll hit up another event, and you know, I'm gonna really go out to, you know, do as best I possibly can. But that is basically the end of the video, guys. I actually have another clip of me hitting a dig in a tunnel at Texas Motor Speedway. It's kind of a tradition to do a pool in that tunnel. But that is basically it, guys. Enjoy this clip. Catch you boy on the next one. Stay tuned with all the content on this channel, and let me know down in the comment section below on how you think I did this event. Peace out. Catch me on the next one.